So magic is not about superstitious stuff or supernatural manipulation. Neither are spells. But what are they? For me, although they began as sort of wondrous things, indeed, to make my life better in whatever way I was longing to manifest, I soon discovered that there was something far more profound going on when I would cast a spell for love or to ease the way or to open doors in my career. I quickly began to realize that it wasn't simply a matter of setting my intention and raising energy and focusing it into manifestation through the thought form that I had created, or using herbs and oils and things of that sort to expand my energy. There was truth and beauty and power and wisdom in all of the elements of the method of casting spells. But more importantly, I very quickly realized that spells were in fact spiritual practices. That's what they really are. They're the way that you take off the blindfold to see the sacred and to experience in the most intimate and empowering and deeply moving, incredibly benevolent and beneficent ways, the presence of the sacred in yourself and in the world around you. So it's one thing to say that the world is magic. It's a whole other order of experience to experience that the world is magic, to know that it's true in your soul, in your heart, in your body, in your skeptical brain, in your life, right? In how your life moves and develops and what guides you in the sense of presence that you begin to experience. And spells are these exquisite spiritual practices, especially when you approach them that way. And you can approach them in a very sort of narrow, I need this, and they will very often work. But if you truly bring the openness of your heart to the practice, they open your heart, they open your mind, they transform you with the flow of Nuifra, with this divine magic. It flows into you and it changes you. It transforms you. And you learn to work with it, and it flows through you into the world. Spells really are a spiritual practice for experiencing and working with the divine magic of creation, with the divine magic that resides within you, because you are a part of all of this, not apart from, but a part of, and within which you're immersed, within which we're all immersed. Spellcasting is really the spiritual art and the craft of working with that divine energy, of making magic. And when you cast a spell, you become an energy worker. And the energy you're working with is the flow of the divine, with this life force. And the first thing you'll discover is that the first thing magic changes is you. Magic changes you. It shapes you. Sometimes it breaks things. Sometimes it grabs you by your hair and pulls you. Sometimes it grabs you by your ankles and shakes you upside down because you need to be awakened and removed from circumstances that aren't serving your life. But always it sets you down, brushes you off, and begins to nourish you. It transforms you. It sustains you, and it shapes you, and it guides you. It transforms how you see the world and how you see yourself and how you see your place and your role. And gradually you learn to shape that energy. You can do it immediately, quite simply. And it pours forth from you as a spell. It can be a book, it can be a poem, it can be a song, it can be a child, a passion, a sense of purpose, your mission, your magic. Ultimately, I think it is your offering, truly. It pours from you into the world, and it makes your life better. And it also simultaneously, and this is the thing that's so often overlooked by a lot of the well-intentioned folks who are advocates of and writing books about spell keeping, they sort of leave out the most important thing, which is that not only is it meant to make your life better, it's meant to make the world a better place for your having been here and been a part of it.